Okay, let's look at our Unit 5 materials. This has a due date of January 27th, but that could change just depending on where we're at. So just at the end of this unit, you will turn it in for a quiz grade. So it's important that you take the notes that you're supposed to take on the days that you're supposed to take it. Don't wait till the last minute and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't take any notes. I was just ignored everything. And now I got to go and copy someone else's journal. Don't do that. You should be taking notes as we go along. Every single day, we will be taking notes in this digital interactive notebook. So make sure you do that. If I need you to upload pictures, then I will tell you to do so. Otherwise, type your answer in. So open it up. And you're going to type your name here. And then whatever class period you're in. And a way to change this color, because I didn't pre-make any backgrounds, you can go to Slide, Edit Master, and then click on this notebook right here, and we can go to Colors. Well, no. Go to, I know there's a way, Format Options maybe? Yeah, Recolor. So you can change it to whatever. So the way I got there was go to Format, no, Slide, Edit Master, and then go over to click on the notebook image and click Format Options, and then change the color. Let's say you want to do pink or just white or gray. I'm going to do green. And then you can X that out. And now you have it personalized to what color you want. Okay, here's just some things to remember about how to copy, cut, paste, undo, and select all, and then how to take a screenshot. Here's our formula chart, which if you have to, you can zoom in to see it a little better. I went to this magnifying glass right here, and then I clicked what percent I needed it to be. So I put 100%. Oh, I need to go back. And then click the arrow after you've zoomed how you want it to be. So we are finishing up all of the linear equation skills. So we'll need each one of these formulas. So we have standard form, ax plus by equals c. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Point-slope form, y minus y1 equals x minus x1. And then slope of a line, equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now we're on slide 4. I need to go back here. So this is, again, how to do different things on the Google Slides using the toolbar. So as you need, you can look back here to figure out how to do different things on the Google Slides. All right, so we're on slide 5 now. This is our first slide we are going to interact with. So this slide is about different forms of linear equations. So we are going to do some drag and drop. I'm going to zoom into 100. Forms of linear equations. I'm going to put this down. So over to the side, it says drag and drop the words to label the forms of equations. We have slope-intercept form, standard form, point-slope form. So let's look at this first one. This one looks familiar. Y equals blank x plus blank. Look back at our formula chart. What form is that?
Y equals mx plus.
And what is it called, though? Slope-intercept form. So go back to slide 5. And the first one is slope-intercept form. So you got to get it to where you're moving it and not typing on it. And I can't see mine. So it seems like it's behind. Oh, I'm going to delete that little box there. And we can make it bigger if we want.
Oh, made mine upside down.
Hit the undo button.
Undo. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so it's y equals. So y equals m. Nope, I grabbed the wrong one. M. See if I can grab the m this time. Mx plus the little b. The little b stands for our y-intercept. I'm going to delete these boxes because I don't think I need them. Oh, I shouldn't be working on the master. Okay, the next one, y minus blank equals blank, parentheses, x minus blank. If we look back at our formula, point, slope. So the formula says y minus y1 equals m. Oh, there's an m here. We just need to copy it. So hit Control C, Control V to copy it. And then x minus x1. Next form is blank x plus blank y equals blank. That is our standard form. Make that a little bigger. I'm going to pull these all down here so I can move them. So it's ax plus by equals c. So you are going to be asked to write equations in those different forms. And you'll be asked to convert them from one form to another. So that's why we need to know the names of them. So slope-intercept form, the reason it's called that is we have slope and we have an intercept. B is your y-intercept, M is your slope. Point-slope form, x1, y1 is a point, and M is a slope. Standard form is just written as with A, B, and C. A, B, and C are just numbers. Okay, let's go to the other side, the right side of the slide. Explain the difference between standard form and slope-intercept form. You're going to type there. We need to know the difference between standard form and slope-intercept form. What is standard form? What is slope-intercept form? What's the difference between them? Slope-intercept is the one that we've used so far, really. Slope-intercept form is easy to graph, right? Because you just graph the y-intercept, then you do your rise over run for slope. Should be typing this in there. So that's the main difference. It's easy to graph. If we have standard form, you could find your intercepts. Slope is easy to graph, and it is solved for y. I would say that's the most significant difference. And then standard form has x and y on one side and set equal to a number. Okay, so now you're going to do another drag and drop. We have standard form, slope-intercept form, and point-slope form. So place each form under its appropriate box in the table. So go ahead and drag and drop. Six x plus 8y, what is that? Good. Y minus 4 equals 8 parentheses x plus 4. So, y equals 12x plus 9. Y equals 4/5 x plus 9. Slope intercept. 4x plus 2y equals 15. And then y minus 9 equals 4/5 x. Oh, that should be 4/5 parentheses. Sorry, take off that extra x. X minus 10. There we go. Okay, we are on to slide 6 now. Writing an equation from a graph. Let's zoom in on the left side. Write an equation for a line from a graph that includes a whole number for the y-intercept. So let's look at this graph right here. Let's look at a few things about this graph. One thing that I notice is it's going downhill, so it has a negative slope. The next thing I notice is that it crosses the y-axis at 3. And it also crosses the x-axis at 2. So let's find our slope and our intercept. So remember, M is your slope. V is your y-intercept. So in order to do slope, we need 2 points. And then we can count rise over run. So let's do the scribble tool. I'm going to zoom in real big on this. Using the scribble tool, let's find 2 points. And let's see, scribble. So this is a point, right? I want that to be bright. I'm going to make it red. See how I changed the color of my scribble? I just kind of circled in, made a circle and filled it in. So let's find another one. So do your scribble tool again. And I think it'd be easy just to use our x-intercept right here. Now I have 2 points. So now we can find our slope. Get your scribble tool again. And you start at the leftmost point, and then you count rise and run. So I'm going to start here. See how my cursor is right here? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, over 1, 2. And it did not say that. Why did it not? There we go. Now it saved it. And I changed mine to blue this time. So my rise would be, how far did it go down? Yep, -3. And then, so I put a little text box here. And then how far did it run? 2. Were y'all all able to do that?
I got lost. Oh, never mind. I'm good.
Okay, so our slope, M, so in this blue box up here, it'd be -3 over 2. We could write it like that. That's an easy way to just write your fraction. Just slash. -3 slash 2. And then B is our y-intercept. Where did it cross the y-axis? At 3. But let's write it as a point. X comma y would be 0 comma 3. So write it as both ways. Okay, so we have our slope and we have our y-intercept. So what form can we write our equation in? What is it? Y equals mx plus b. So down here at the bottom, we'll write that. Y equals mx plus b. So -3 over 2x plus 3. That is our equation. I'm going to put some. No, let's just keep them all together. Because if I have y'all do a Google form, I'm going to want you to keep it all together.
Pretty easy.
Huh?
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy, yeah. So a way that we could check this is by using our calculator. So once you write your equation, now you're going to check it. So get your calculator out. If you don't have one, pull it up on your Chromebook or get one of mine from the back of the room. So we're going to write y equals, our equation was -3 over 2 x plus 3. You're going to type that in. Instead of writing -3 over 2, you could do your fraction. Remember that? Let's see. Negative 3 over 2x plus 3. You should get the same answer. You go alpha, y equals. Once you're on the y equals page, where you want to put the fraction, do alpha y equals, and see how that says n over d. That means numerator over denominator, which is your fraction. So negative 3 over 2x plus 3. And then watch it be graphed. It should be the exact same. So see how it crosses at the 3 for the y-intercept? Crosses at the 2 for the x-intercept. So if you look back over here, it is the same exact line. Okay, so I'm going to give you an assignment to start today, and you're only doing a few problems. So let me pass that out so you can see what it is. And I'll put it on the Google Classroom for everybody else who's not in class. Okay, so let's look at the assignment. If you're at home, you could print it off. If not, you could just use the computer to do what it asks. So the first page is graph the line for the equations. Label each line. So you're going to label it A, B, C, and D. You're going to identify the slope and the y-intercept for each one, and then label. So you're going to do page 1, and then page 2. Let's look at that one real quick. For each graph, write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So you're going to identify for each one, so this is number 1, the slope and the y-intercept just like we did on that practice, and then write the equation. We are going to wait on 7 through 10. We're going to do that Monday. Okay. So go ahead and do just slide 1 and 2, page 1 and 2. And that'll be all for today.